Hello and welcome, friends, to our YouTube channel. From today, we are starting with the new lecture series for the subject Medicinal Chemistry 1. Uh, Here in this lecture series, we are starting with the whole syllabus. We try to complete the whole syllabus of medicinal chemistry, which include the unit 1 of that medicinal chemistry for from introduction to physiochemical properties and biotransformation chapter. In unit second and third, we are starting with the ANS. In that, we will complete all the videos related to sympathomimetic, sympatholytic, parasympathomimetic, and parasympatholytic drugs. After that, in unit 4, we are try to understand and try to upload the different videos related to sedatives and hypnotics chapter. Then after that, antipsychotic chapter, then morphine and its related drugs, and all the chapters which are related to CNS included in unit 4 and 5 of your medicinal chemistry 1 subject according to the PCS syllabus. So yeah, what are the benefits we will get by watching this video? So first, we will get the simple explanation of one of the most of a subject of medicinal chemistry in our videos. In that, we will get if you try to understand the concept. I will explain all the concept in very easy language. You will get all the structures related to the chapters included in medicinal chemistry. You will get the detailed idea about the structure activity relationship, and we will try to understand the synthesis part also from the syllabus. So let's start with the unit 1. In that lecture 1, we will try to understand the introduction to the medicinal chemistry. As you are the student of fourth semester, the medicinal chemistry is quite new subject for you. So here we will try to understand the definition of medicinal chemistry and what are the different objectives of medicinal chemistry. So the first and foremost part of that, the definition. So what is the definition of medicinal chemistry? So here in front of you, there is an definition given in very simple language. So, if you see the definition, it is the discipline. Here you can use the word branch also. Okay, it is the branch of chemistry, or it is the discipline of chemistry that focuses on it. It deals with the study of different kinds of pharmaceutical drugs, which include the design of the drug. After that, you will get how to develop that drug. First we have to design, after that development, and once we'll develop any pharmaceutical agents, we can design by using CAT technique or QSR technique, or by using the different terms for the SAR, that is structure activity relationship. We will discuss in objective part of that of our videos in the next slide. But here we have to design that molecule, after that we have to develop, and once it is get developed, we have to synthesize that pharmaceutical agent. Here pharmaceutical agent is nothing but the drug which are learning in medicinal chemistry, for which purpose we have to use synthesize that drug for the treatment of disease and disorder. So here if you see the definition, the three important words is five important words are here. In five important word, first three words are design, then development, and last one, that is synthesis, and which are two again important word, disease and disorder. Okay, so these two important words. After that, if you see which are the different objectives of that medicinal chemistry. So here is the next slide for the objectives of medicinal chemistry. There are different objectives of medicinal chemistry. In that, first, it helps to understand the design of new molecule. If you see any drug which is new, we have to design. For that design, we have to understand the how we have to design that new molecule. So this is the first objective. By medicinal chemistry, we'll get how to design, or it helps to understand the design of new molecule. After that, it again helps to synthesize of new molecule. Once we'll design, we have to synthesize it. Again, the next, that is to study the mode of action. Here, the concept, that full form of mode of action is mechanism of action. In some cases, it is also known as mode of action. So mode of action or mechanism of action is one of the same. Uh, Most of the times, this mode of action or mechanism of action we have to learn compulsorily in the pharmacology syllabus. So here, as a medicinal chemist, you should know what will be the mode of action of your synthesis molecule. Okay. So here we have to try to understand what is the mode of action. See, this mode of action is a different. We can say by category wise, it is same, or it is different for the different types of drug in the same category also, or it is same for the whole chapters. Okay. So different terms are there. If you see that say it is hypnotic chapter, there is different types of categories of drug. For example, barbiturate category is there, benzodiazepine category is there. So there are different mode of action for barbiturate category of drug and benzodiazepine category of drug, but the effect of that drug is same. So according to that, the mode of action of drug is different according to the category, or it is same for the whole chapter, or it is different according to the different drug. It depends on the properties, how it is acting on your body. After that, the next objectives of medicinal chemistry is that to establish the SAR. The full form of the SAR is the structure activity relationship. The full form of SAR is structure activity relationship. So here, if you see any molecule, so each and every molecule has its own specific structure. If we are changing any functional group or any part of the structure, so it comes under the structure activity relationship. See, if any OH group is given there, so it has some use in that particular activity. So structure is there, and that particular structure has particular activity is there. For example, if paracetamol drug is there, the activity of paracetamol is your antipyretic. If aspirin is there, then it will have a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory activity is there. So according to the structure, there is an activity, and the relationship of both that structure and activity, it is called a structure activity relationship. So here what we try to understand, we have to establish the SAR of different types of drug according to the category or according to the drug. So this is the next SAR of next objective of medicinal chemistry. Next, further modification of new molecule based on the structure activity relationship. So here, as I told earlier, that every structure has its own effect is there, pharmacological effect is there. So if you change that particular structure, the activity might be changed, either it is increase in activity or decrease in activity. That we have to understand in every chapter of unit 2, 3, 4, and 5. What is the SAR of different categories of drug? We have to try to understand the SAR of sympathomimetic drug, sympatholytic drug, parasympathomimetic drugs, parasympatholytic drug. We have to learn the SAR of benzodiazepine, barbiturate, phenothiazine, and other morphine SAR is there. SAR of morphine. Okay. So here different categories of drug are given in your syllabus. So if you are changing the structure, we'll call it as further modification of that molecule, which is depend on, or which is based on structure activity relationship. So again, next, to study the side effect of the drug and how to minimize that by structural substitution. Here see, each and every chemical entity or each and every molecule has its own side effect. Okay, it is a very crucial concept that each and every drug has its own side effect, and this side effect is due to the functional group present in that molecule. So here, by modification of that structure or modification of that molecule, we can try to minimize that side effect by structural substitution. We'll call it a structural modification also. Yeah. So this is again main objectives of medicinal chemistry. Various scientists are working on it to study the side effect of drug, what is the side effect of that drug, and try to minimize that side effect by structural substitution. After that, it also helps to understand the pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic parameter of that drug molecule. If you learn the basic pharmacology or general pharmacology, we'll get idea what is by pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic parameter of that drug molecule. So it is a part of pharmacology, but here when you're learning the drug, we are understanding the designing of drug, we are synthesizing the drug, we should know what are the effect of that drug on absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion. These are the pharmacokinetic parameter of that drug. And what is the pharmacological effect of that drug in pharmacokinetic and pharmacodynamic? We have to try to understand of that particular drug molecule, which is again objectives of medicinal chemistry. After that, the next objective of medicinal chemistry is to design the molecule by CAD and QSR. So here the full form of CAD is Computer Aided Drug Design. And what is the full form of QSR? So it is Quantitative Structure Activity Relationship. Remember the word that is SAR. Okay, it is Structure Activity Relationship. We have to learn by designing or synthesizing the different molecule in SAR study. But in QSAR, we have to learn it by somewhat computational technique. Here CAD technique is there, that is computer-aided drug design, and QSAR technique is there. What is my QSAR? QSAR is nothing but we have to learn the physiochemical properties of drug, and we have to learn again the relationship of that physiochemical properties to its biological action. ठीक है, the structural activity or structural physiochemical properties and structural part of the structure, we have to relate it with biological activity. So this is nothing but the QSR, that is quantitative structure activity relationship, and CAD. So here we can design the molecule by CAD and QSR. You see in recent days, the techniques like molecular simulation is there, molecular docking is there. It is having a tremendous work, tremendous research available in that concept, that molecular docking and simulation. We have having in medicinal chemistry 3, in 6th semester we are having the chapter also for related to that CAD and QSR. Yeah, so here in that the objectives we can design by that design that drug molecule by CAD and QSR. And the last objective of that medicinal chemistry in our slide, that is to develop a new lead molecule. See here, the lead molecule is nothing but the drug which are having the certain biological activity. Okay. Here we can develop a new lead molecule. By modification of that lead molecule, we can get the different derivatives. Okay. So there are various techniques available, or various types of new discovery of or development of new lead molecule. For example, by random screening, we can develop a new lead molecule. By non-random screening, also we can develop a new molecule. Again, there is a technique, we'll call it as serendipity. The well-known example of that serendipity is the synthesis or discovery of penicillin. Is the serendipity. We'll call it as luck by chance. Again, the clinical modification is there, the structural modifications are there. So then from plant sources, from animal sources, from marine sources, we can develop a new lead molecule by which we can get one derivative. By that we can develop the another derivative also. Okay. So these are the different objectives of medicinal chemistry. So hope all students will get the idea about uh, the medicinal chemistry, the different objectives of medicinal chemistry. So here in this video, we'll try to understand the objectives and objectives and definition of medicinal chemistry. We'll consider it is an uh, introductory part of medicinal chemistry. So thank you friends for watching this video till the last. We'll get an idea about the definition of objectives. Please like, share and subscribe, and share these videos with your friends. We are uploading all the videos related to medicinal chemistry 1. So stay tuned for next video. Thank you so much.